Hey, also, hey, for the intro of the show, while we have the beautiful music, why don't we just show this? This is a wooden Baba Booey.
A wooden Baba Booey?
Someone sent this in. I don't know what his name is. I'll find out. There's a name on the back of this, but this is made out of solid wood.
Oh, dear. I can see the face. I can see those eyebrows.
No, there you go.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. And this is made out of wood. It is wood and Velcro.
And there's porcelain, actually.
Yeah, actual porcelain teeth. Did you see this?
Yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah, but I don't think it's made well.
You know what that is?
I could have made that.
That's the top of a toilet seat.
That's what I thought.
Is that the guy who sent it to us? Brett?
I guess so.
Brett Colby? Thanks, Brett. Nice job.
That's what it looks like to me.
So the puppet on the E! show last night.
How'd it look?
It looked good. Fred is, he's quite the,
Puppeteer?
He really was good.
I finally found something for Fred to do.
Somebody faxed me yesterday. That's not a puppet. That's a Garionette.
Garionette. All right, so from now on, refer to it as a Garionette. I'll say, Fred, bring out the Garionette. Hey, where is the Garionette?
The Garionette is still sleeping. We'll have to wake him up.
Is he in his bag?
I just got a fax today. If we take the dimensions, one of our listeners can make a box for him.
Wonderful.
Oh, good. For our Garionette.
Yeah.
Hey, Fred, bring out the Garionette.
It's undignified.
Oh, there it is. Here comes Grillo with the Garionette.
Wake him up unceremoniously.
Hi, Garionette. How are you?
Morning, Bob.
Good morning, Garionette.
Morning, Jackie. Morning, Robert.
See, Robbie, you're talking to the Garionette, right?
Yes.
Even though Fred's working it.
Absolutely.
Right.
The Garionette is right there. Good morning.
So you will talk to Fred through the Garionette.
I'll talk to the Garionette, not Fred.
Because I know you're mad at Fred ever since he didn't, call you about his wedding.
That's right.
But at least you can speak to him through the
I
Garionette.
can talk to the Garionette.
Garionette, do you think Robin should forgive Fred?
I think she should forgive and forget.
And how many times have you been right about anything, Garionette?
I like how the Garionette turns his head after he says everything.
Good question.
Actually, somebody told me last night that Robin had the greatest line of the week already.
What's that?
When she was mad at Fred, she said, "Thank you very much. Communication received."
So you spoke to Dan Foreman as well?
Yes.
Right. You got to call and tell me that, too. So, Garionette, we'll be seeing you maybe a little later in the show?
Okay, Bob.
All right, maybe we'll see you. Okay. We can't get to you a lot, Every once in a while, you'll rear your ugly head.
I understand.
That's what you do. You turn your head after you say something.
Ouch.
What?
He's always looking for approval. Was that the right thing to say?
Yeah.
Right, Jackie? Ow.
All right, enough with the Garionette.
Time for commercial, Bob.
Gary's going to get that thing and throw it in an incinerator.
I'm surprised we still have it.
Yeah.
Hope this thing's made out of asbestos.
All right, Garionette, thank you.
See you later, Bob.
Was that on TV last night?
Yes.
So that'll be on at 8 tonight?
Yes.
I got to watch because I was asking Ralph if this looked good. So.
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet myself. I don't get E. I don't get E in my house.
Last night was a particularly good show. It was the puppet, and then the end of the show. Oh, and then it was the dog girl.
Yeah.
And then it was you fighting with Allison.
Oh.
Yeah.
A good collection.
A good
I
collection.
was wondering if the fight made the show.
Yeah, the fight made the show.
How'd the fight go at home? Do you walk in and it's like nothing happened?
No.
Oh, that's not possible.
No, we pick up.
I wondered. I said, maybe they just blew that all off on the air and everything will be fine.
No, I had another hour of how insensitive I am, what a crummy husband I am, how I've changed and everything else. I had an hour of that, and then everything was fine.
But that happens right when you get through the door.
Yeah.
So you got to take care of that.
Well, first you can't find her. She's in hiding. We have to get an Allisonette. So I can argue with my wife on the air. Yeah, everything was cool. I calmed her right down. We'll take a break, and then we'll be back.
The puppet. I was hoping, I forgot about the puppet. Here he is. Straight from my house. Of course, in a Warner Brothers bag. I'll have to bring the puppet in. How do you feel about having a puppet? I actually, personally, I always thought the puppet was really cool. I mean, how many people get to own a puppet that's in an image? Owning the puppet's fine. It's having Howard work it that's the painful part.
Oh, hi, Baba Booey. Oh, here's the puppet. Hey, Fred, I was thinking, see, I thought for the TV show, we could use the Gary puppet. Just leave it by Fred. Let him work it.
We get a little stool, too?
Yeah, sure.
How about a little chair, Fred?
Why doesn't he have a case? He's kept it in a bag.
Yeah, can't you give me like a ventriloquist
Hey,
case?
Robin, that's a Warner Brothers bag.
Yeah, but seriously, shouldn't... This is such a beautiful puppet. Why can't...
That damaged.
No, you don't want that damaged. It's like a homeless dummy. Hello, Wolf. Hello there, Wolf. Am I on TV right now? Oh, good. Hey, Wolf, I have to pick my nose. Oops, that's my ear.
Somebody just faxed me that Gary always looks befuddled on the E! Show.
I know, doesn't he? That's the same look I see.
Fred and Jackie look the same way. You just don't see them.
Bull. So, Fred, I was just thinking that for the TV show, like if, you know, you're wherever goofing on Gary and you do Gary's voice, you know, hey, Wolf.
Hey, Wolf.
You could have the puppet. It's real easy to work, too.
Oh, yeah.
You know how to do
I was
it?
fiddling with it yesterday.
Yeah,
a little
it's easy.
bit.
But, Howard, it's going to be really difficult because when Fred does his impersonation of me, he needs to keep a pen in his mouth and move it around.
Can you do it without that pen?
I'll try and do it with a cart in my mouth.
All right. It's kind of a neat little puppet. And I don't know. I was sitting at home thinking we have to have a puppet on the television show.
Is that right?
Now, here, Fred, I'll hand over the puppet. There he is. Notice the arms almost hit the floor.
His hands go past his knees.
I like what he's wearing, too. He should just be wearing a bad T-shirt. That work shirt's almost too nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Gary
I don't
dressed
know.
up.
Let me tell you something. I've never worn bad jeans like that and cuffed them. I'd just like to say that right
I've never
now.
worn bad jeans like that and coat them.
Hey, that's good. That was good. Except you're a little too clear. Do it again.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do this.
Give him the
Hold on.
pen. Put it in.
Oh, Fred's stuffing paper in his mouth.
never wore bad jeans like that and cuffed them. Is that more authentic, Wolf?
What, Gary?
Hold on a second. I'll get a little earwax on my ear. They're tasty. What do you think?
Excellent.
Hello, Jackie. I look befuddled.
You do look befuddled, Baba Booey.
Whoa.
Right. Make him spin his head around.
I'm trying it.
Yeah. Hey, Fred's a pretty good ventriloquist.
Very good.
You can
He's
hardly
not moving his lips?
No, you can just hardly see the piece of paper in his mouth. Have him say this. Hey, Wolf, which is my good side, my left tooth or my right tooth?
Hey, Wolf, which is my good side? My left tooth or my right tooth?
Excellent. And look how Fred works the puppet.
Yeah, he's doing very good.
Super. The Gary puppet just got hit in the head with something.
Hey, Mary, it's time.
Time for the baby?
No, it's time for me to hit the baby. You
Oh.
know what?
Now.
No, it's time for me to brush my teeth, you're supposed to say.
Time to brush my teeth.
All right.
It's always time to brush.
Oh.
I think the teeth are too white.
Yeah, they should be a
gotta
little
get some
more
green.
green.
Where's
Yeah.
Now.
The Gary puppet needs green on his teeth.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it has to be green, but it might need a little tint.
Yeah, it has to be discolored, yeah.
A hint of mint.
I got to take a break. We'll come back. We'll do some news for everybody, Robin, and, you know, some other stuff, too. Phone calls.
My day. Brush my teeth, tap my baby. Brush my teeth, tap my baby.
Look at the Gary puppet. He's talking.
Oh, I'm so busy.
Hey, Gary puppet. Oh, you just took a shot to the head.
I didn't feel it.
Wasn't hard enough.
That don't hurt.
Ow.
That's a great puppet. All right, thank you, Gary Puppet.
Thank you, Wolf.
Fred uses the Gary Puppet as a bat when you throw a piece
I
of
know,
paper.
he aims for the paper.
Like a soccer player. I'm like Pele with my face.
The Gary
Is that
Puppet.
called a header?
Yeah, right. All right, we got to take a break.
Ow.
Should be warding those things off with those teeth.
Yeah.
Ow.
Fred, you should like turn your head like Claude Kirshner so people can't see you're not a good ventriloquist. Yeah, you'll work it out.
I'll work it.
Those teeth are like a shield. They should be guarding Gary against
It's like a
everything.
force field, Wolf.
I like when Gary holds the Gary Puppet next to his face.
Yeah.
Want me to pass it
When
over?
you see the resemblance.
Pass it over.
They ran that last night on the TV show.
It's
Hey, pass it over.
frightening.
Let do it again in case someone missed it. What the hell? Here you go. Just hold it next to you and open your mouth like the puppet. Like, put him right next to your head.
Oh, don't put me next to my head. I'll smell.
What's the matter? Why can't you put him next to your
Gary
head?
doesn't know where his head is.
Gary can't bring the thing next to his head. I never saw anything.
It's right next to my head, Wolf.
All right, now put his hand down and just hang your lower lip. Hold that. Just hold it for a while. I got to soak that in.
It's easy to tell. Gary has the earring.
Yeah, Gary's the one with the earring. You got to give the puppet the earring, then we won't be able to tell the difference. All right, very good. Isn't that a great visual?
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Guess what I think of you, Wolf.
Whoop, wrong finger, Mr. Gary Puppet. Wrong finger again.
Gary doesn't even know
Well,
what his
Gary
finger is cut off.
Puppet only has 4 fingers. All right, all right. We got to take a break, and we'll be back right after.